Hi, so welcome to today's video. So today I thought I would talk about all the makeup products that I enjoyed in the month of December. I did wear quite a bit of makeup during the month of December. There are a lot of days where I wore makeup, like a lot of times when I wore makeup like continuously for 3-4 days, which usually doesn't happen. So it was an exciting month makeup wise for me. And so yeah, although the number of products is not much, I did use them consistently over the whole month of December. So the first product I want to talk about is a foundation from the brand called Joah Beauty. So this is the Joah Beauty Crystal Glow Primation All-in-One Foundation. And this was the foundation that I used throughout the whole month of December. It's a beautiful foundation. It also was featured recently in my video where I talk about all my favorite makeup finds from 2021. And this was one of my favorites because the finish on my skin is just really nice. It's got a very nice natural finish and it has decent coverage and it feels very lightweight, and the finish is like neither matte nor is it too dewy, so it's very skin-like and it's very comfortable to wear. So I find this very comfortable to wear for like really long periods of time. I don't find that it breaks down on my skin, but I do have dry skin, so I'm not sure how it would work for somebody with oilier skin than me. But for dry skin, I think this is a really nice foundation. It sits very well. So overall, I'm very happy with this. And so today I basically am testing out a different foundation. This is not what I'm wearing today. So that one, I'm not sure about the color match actually. Anyway, that's a story for another time. So this one was my favorite for the month of December. This is what I was using. And I do have a full dedicated review for this foundation, which I can link somewhere here if you want to check it out. So yeah, so that was the foundation. Now, the other product I want to talk about is also from Joah Beauty, and that is a eyeshadow palette, and that's what I used for the whole month of December. So Joah Beauty, I think in the month of October or something on Instagram, I saw them talking about a new collection, a holiday collection called the Drinks on Me collection. So it came with basically an eyeshadow palette, and they had a few eyeliners and some lip plumping oils. So I basically just decided to try the eyeshadow palette from this collection. So the eyeshadow palette comes like this. And again, I do have a full dedicated review of this palette, which I can link somewhere here so you can check out the detailed swatches and my detailed thoughts on this particular palette. I really like the packaging. It's an eyeshadow palette which is made in Korea, like most of Joah's products, I think. I think this is also made in Korea. Yeah, this is also made in Korea. So it's like a K-beauty brand, but it's a US-based company. And so yeah, this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. And as you will see in my detailed review video of this palette, I was very much gravitated towards the color story here, and it's a very beautiful color story. But as you will hear in my review video as well, a lot of them are like topper shades and not very, you know, like one swipe foiled metallic type of shades like these ones up here. And yeah, the mattes are really nice. I really enjoyed working with these mattes. They layered well, they don't get muddy, so that's a good thing. The shimmers, they have several different textures actually. So if you are somebody who likes to experiment with different textures and like, you know, different methods of application and stuff, you would definitely enjoy playing around with this particular palette. So yeah, in my review video, I did end that video saying that I was not very sure how I truly feel about this palette, in the sense that if it's really, really, you know, my favorite. So yeah, after using it a couple of more times after that particular video, I can say that overall I do enjoy using this palette. It's probably not the palette I would just reach for on a regular basis, but every once in a while when I want to have a little bit of fun with different textures, you know, like playing with some topper shades and things like that, I probably would consider this particular palette. So that would be like my final thoughts on this palette. And yeah, it's a pretty well thought out palette. And yeah, it was actually a lot of fun to use this in the month of December because yeah, although we didn't really do too much partying or anything, it was kind of nice. It goes in with the festive theme that it was actually designed to be. Like, it was after all a palette centered around the holidays. So that way it actually did deliver what it promised. So that was a nice palette to use for the month of December. Now, next, I think I will talk about the bronzer that I was using. Now, this bronzer is more like from my Shop My Stash kind of a thing. It's not a new product. This is a bronzer from Laura Geller, and this is the Baked Mediterranean bronzer. And I have this in the shade Sunset Bronze. This is actually a couple of years old. I don't know how old this is. Maybe like 2 or 3 years old probably. I really love the pattern on this particular bronzer, and this bronzer has got a strong it's got a slightly more reddish undertone, so I find that this bronzer works really well for me in the winter months when my skin tone is slightly lighter. I'm like more closer to NC25 in the winters, so yeah, it kind of works well for me then. So I really enjoyed using this through the whole month of December. This one, again, is a more of a satin finish versus being a full-on matte. And as you can see in the swatches, it's pretty light, but it's actually, it sits really well with my complexion at this time of the year. So I really enjoyed using it. And yeah, despite using this a couple of times, I'm kind of surprised that the embossing hasn't really gone off yet. I was thinking that probably, you know, it'll start fading, but as you can see, it still looks pretty much like it's brand new. So that's impressive. And yeah, so this was the bronzer that I enjoyed for this whole month of December. Now, I do have another Laura Geller product, and that is the highlighter that I used this month. So this is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. Now, this one was a very, very popular baked gelée highlighter back, I think like some 4 or 5 years ago. Everybody was talking about it, and it was like, I don't know, it just looks, it looks like any other normal gold highlighter, but on the skin, it really just melts in, probably because of how the formulation is basically a baked gelée, and it sits so beautifully on the skin. And this is kind of like one of my favorite rediscovered products from my stash through this whole year, because I kind of forgot about this, and I just happened to take it out to use in December, and I've just fallen back in love with it. It's just beautiful. It's everything that I look for in a highlighter, in the sense that it's something you can like really tone it down and work it into your skin, and it looks like skin-like. It doesn't look like just like, you know, it doesn't sit on top of your skin. It kind of melts in. So it again looks much more natural than a lot of other more intense highlights that you see in the market these days. And yeah, this, I think I've used it for quite a bit, and even then it's kind of still looking pretty brand new. So again, I think this will last me for a very long time. And yeah, this is made in Italy, and this is also made in Italy. So a lot of Laura Geller's nice products are made in Italy. And after using both of these products in December, I'm kind of tempted to go and explore Laura Geller again. It's been a while since I picked up anything from Laura Geller. I do enjoy her quench and hydrate tint that she has. I think it's called Quench and Hydrate. It's a beautiful skin tint kind of a thing. It's very moisturizing. I used to enjoy using that in the winter months a couple of years ago. I think even last winter I did use it, and then I think it's kind of expired, so I don't use it anymore. So probably I might repurchase that, because I kind of fell in love with Laura Geller again after using both of these products this month. Last month, the month of December. So that was the primary highlight that I used, and the bronzer. Now, in terms of blushes, I again did shop my stash, and I have 3 blushes. Okay, actually two products which are marketed as blushes, and 1 product which is actually a bronzer, but it works more like a nice brown peachy blush on me. So let's talk about that one first. So this is from Too Faced. So this is the Too Faced Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer. So that is basically how it is advertised, but on my skin tone, this is a bit too light to use as a bronzer, and it's got too much of the pink and the very light kind of peach, light pink, and the dark pink, the peachy pink there, and the brown together. All together, it doesn't really work as a bronzer for me. It works very good as a nice, you know, like a peachy brown kind of a blush. It looks really beautiful, and I really enjoy using this as a blush. And yeah, this was again something that I just rediscovered again. Like I kind of forgot about it. I forgot how much I used to like this once upon a time when I first got it. So I'm pretty happy that I kind of discovered my love for this product again. And I'm kind of sad that Too Faced doesn't do any more of their peach products, because their entire peach line was pretty good. I remember they had like a concealer, which everybody said was good. They had a setting powder, which was good. This product was good in my opinion. They also had a peach blur powder, which I still have with me and I use every now and then. And that's also beautiful. It gives a very nice airbrush finish to your skin. A lot of products, I don't know why they discontinued the peach line. So anyway, this was again something that I'm so happy to have rediscovered in my collection. And yeah, it's a sad thing that it's no longer available. The other two blushes are also products that have been in my collection for quite some time, and I haven't really been reaching for it in a while. So I was again happy to use these again and see how I like them. They are from Sleek Makeup. Sleek Makeup, like you know, the Laura Geller, the Gilded Honey. The Sleek Makeup brand as such was hyped up for like a couple of years ago. Everyone was talking about their highlighters and everyone was talking about their blushes, and then now nobody talks about them. So I'm actually not sure if they're still around or if they've completely revamped their products. But so I'm not sure if these are still available. So the two blushes that I have from Sleek are in the shades Antique and Pomegranate. So they both are very nice. So first let me talk about the blush called Antique. So Antique looks very interesting in the pan. It almost looks like a bronzer. It's a very deep brown toned mauve, or a plummy mauve in my opinion, with silver specks in there. Like how you would see, like how Orgasm from NARS is like, you know, the peachy pink with the gold flecks. This is like a plummy brown with silver specks in it. So it's a very interesting blush. I don't have anything in my collection like this. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna hold on to this for a little bit longer. It looks really beautiful on the cheeks, although you have to be a little bit careful. These are pretty pigmented, and but the good thing is that although they're super pigmented, both of these blushes, they kind of buff out really easily. So you don't have to worry about, you know, pigmented splotches on your cheeks, which is a problem sometimes with very pigmented blushes. So Antique is a very unique blush in my collection, and I really enjoyed using that. And as you see in the swatch as well, it looks like I think in the swatch it looks very much like a bronzer, but on the cheeks that little bit of that plummy brown comes out, like with more strong plum undertones. So it's a pretty nice dark blush to use in the winter times. So I kind of enjoy that. And yeah, and again, like I said, it's very unique. I don't think I have anything like it, and I haven't seen any other brand have anything this interesting, you know, shade wise in their blush range. The other blush from Sleek is in the shade Pomegranate. So this one looks really beautiful. Again, it's a very deep blush, and I believe Sleek Makeup is intended, I mean, it was originally started as a makeup line for deeper skin tones. So I guess that's why they do have very, you know, deep, rich colors for their blushes as well. So this is the shade Pomegranate, and this is what it looks like. It looks so beautiful. It's like those, it has a bit of a sheen, and it is, yeah, it's best described as pomegranate. I don't know. It's like a nice purple, magenta, pink kind of a shade. It looks really, really beautiful on your cheeks. And again, you need the tiniest bit if you are my skin tone. If you're fairer, I think you probably need to be even more careful. And if you have a deeper skin tone, I think this would look absolutely gorgeous on you. So this is a beautiful blush again. And again, I'm very impressed with the formula of Sleek Makeup blushes. They don't tend to be splotchy. They spread, I mean, they, not spread, they buff out really well. So it's very easy to use them even if they are a bit pigmented. And I don't find them to be overly powdery or anything. So yeah, I kind of remember, now I kind of remember why they were hyped up at one point. So those were the blushes that I used in the month of December. Now, in terms of mascara, I have been consistently using this one from Essence. I'm usually a fan of the Essence Lash Princess one in the green tube, which I think is the lengthening one. The one I have here is the Sculpted Volume Mascara. It's okay. I don't find that it gives me too much volume, but at the same time, it's okay because it gives me some level of definition, and that's mostly what I look for in a mascara these days, because not too many people are really seeing me too much in person. So, you know, if you are in a meeting online or something, as long as your lashes look reasonably defined, it's fine. So it's working out for me that way. Yeah, so once I'm done with this, probably at the end of this month, I might just go back to the green tube to kind of compare. It's been a while since I used the green tube one, just to see how different it really is. Because this one does give me some level of lengthening as well, although it's meant to be a volumizing mascara. So let's see. So that was the mascara that I've been using consistently. So yeah, in case you want to see what the wand looks like, it's very similar to most of these kind of you know, volumizing mascara wands, which is like a curved one. So this is a curved wand here. So yeah, it's not bad. I think maybe I want to try the new one as well. There's a new one which is in a pinkish kind of a pink one here. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, there are a couple of, again, I want to explore more Essence mascaras as well, because they are just very good with mascaras and they're priced at such a good price point. So that's the mascara that I was using this month. Now lipsticks, I have 3 lipsticks that I was using. 2 of them are from the brand Jason Wu, and I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks back, I did post a video talking about these 2 lipsticks. They came in a gift set which was available at Target for the holidays. I'm not sure if it's still available, or maybe if it is, it might be heavily discounted, so keep an eye out for it. I think that particular kit was of good value because you get 2 of these lipsticks for $20. Each one of these sell for roughly 12 bucks. So if you have like a coupon or something, it, you know, gets further reduced in price. So it was a great way to try out Jason Wu's lipsticks. And these lipsticks are pretty popular. I think it's one of the most popular things in his line. And they are meant to be used for your cheeks, your eyes, your lips. I haven't used them on my eyes nor on my cheeks. Mostly I've used this as lipstick. And it's okay, as you would see in my review video, which I can again link here if you want to check it out. I do compare these with the Essence This Is Nude lipstick line, which I feel is better value because the formula is again like a matte finish, but at the same time it's much more comfortable than these, in my opinion, and they're way cheaper than these as well. But the only downside with the Essence ones are that they are scented. So these ones are not, which is again a very good thing in my book. I don't like scented lip products all that much. So yeah, here are some swatches. So the 2 Jason Wu lipsticks are, the first one is in the shade Apple Pie, and this is a very nice, it's a nice little pink shade. This is what it looks like. It's a very nice, both these shades are pretty neutral. And this one is like my favorite out of the 2, Apple Pie. And they're very creamy. They're not bad. It's just that because I've tried the Essence ones, I feel like maybe they're worth the money a bit more than these. And this is the shade Jelly Roll. So this is Jelly Roll, and that was Apple Pie. So Jelly Roll looks pretty deep even in the tube, but on the lips it's not so bad. I was actually very hesitant to use this initially, but it looks pretty good. It looks a little deeper than my own natural lip color, so it didn't look too off like some dark purpley kind of shades can look. This looks pretty nice. Actually, if I remember correctly, I did compare this with the Maybelline Touch of Spice. So Maybelline Touch of Spice is probably a tad bit lighter than this, but it's very, very similar to this shade. So if you like Maybelline Touch of Spice and you don't mind going a hair darker, this one would work really well. So those are the 2 Jason Wu lipsticks that I used this month. The other one is from Joah Beauty. So I think during Black Friday, I did place like a pretty reasonable haul from Joah Beauty, and one of the products that I hauled, or maybe I got this free with purchase. I don't remember actually. I think I got this for free. Yeah, I don't think I bought it. I got this for free with my order at Joah Beauty during Black Friday. Yeah, so I have this lipstick in the shade Squad Gold, and I think this is supposed to be like their creamy lipstick. They do have a couple of different types of lip products, so I'm not sure. I think this is the creamy lipstick line. Anyway, this shade is really beautiful. The shade Squad Golds. Yeah, it's called Squad Golds. This is what it looks like on the tube. It's a very nice neutral shade. It's totally my kind of shade. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's a little bit darker than this one. It's almost like this is a shade in between these two in terms of, you know, darkness. This has more red in it. This has more brown in it. This has more purple in it. So yeah, this is the Joah Beauty one that I'm talking about. So yeah, so I really enjoyed this lipstick. I like the formula, and I don't mind checking out more shades from this particular line. It's pretty nice and very comfortable to wear on the lips. So yeah, that's it. So these were the makeup products that I used in the whole month of December, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will try to post more videos, hopefully. Things have been a bit, you know, things have changed quite radically in our house, in the sense that my son is now suddenly going to be doing online learning and things like that. So it's a bit tricky right now. So, but you know, in the middle, I hope to still post some videos. So until I see you again next time, bye.